right. What is up? I'm gonna be trading live. Haven't been on the charts live in a couple days. There's a decent chance that I'll just be trading on paper today because um, it's just kind of where I'm at right now. But even if that is the case, I'm still gonna be trying my best, looking for trades and here showing up and executing. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's jump right into it. And I have a new paper account just for just for practice, just for where I'm at right now. I might be able to take a trade on my personal. I just don't. The reason I say might is I don't know if it's gonna let me, but we'll see. But hopefully you guys are all doing good. And yeah, I got all these new indicators set up. Not necessarily new indicators; they're the same as before, but I have them set up in a different way that I really like. For instance, the 369 highlighting, it only shows up on 1 minute chart or less. So if I go to the 3 minute, you can see now those gold 369 candles aren't there anymore, and that's exactly how I want it. And I realized you can do that pretty easily just by going to this and then go to visibility and then switch that to only be these, and that's kind of sick. Don't even have to code that or anything. So I could even do the same with the yeah. Anyway, um, anyway, I'm just gonna try my best here, see what we can do. Just open up Discord, do some top-down analysis, and yeah, I think this should be Thursday reversal weekly profile. At least maybe it's kind of seeming like that is the case because we kind of purged all the lows on Thursday or last night, and today is Thursday, I think. Yeah, today is Thursday, so yeah. Yeah, and the nice thing about trading on paper is I can pretty much take as many trades as I want without having to care, really. So let's do some top-down analysis here. I'm gonna switch over to the other screen. So, okay. So I guess let's start on the daily chart. So on the daily, I probably need to go on NQ real quick. Actually, let's start out on the 4 hour. So it's kind of looking like accumulation, manipulation into this 4 hour gap, and then maybe distribution. It's kind of what it's seeming like to me. and then we could come run back up to this high. So this right here is a CRT, probably on the hourly, yeah, or even the 2 hour. So this is probably where I would say the market should be drawing to in the short term. Which will also be a new day opening gap. So, bang. Let's turn these indicators back on. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. From there, we have a gap here. So this will be interesting to see how we respond to this gap. So 15-minute gap. And we got the data high there as well. We're getting 1 minute change in state. So we got the data high. So I'm actually gonna try this. So this is a 1 minute change in state. So I'm gonna try this. So we'll see. Because we have a 15-minute for value gap, now 1 minute change in state. And we had the one setup for life down there. So we have bearish SMT. We have a bearish inversion. Yeah. Dang, bro. Let's try this one on paper. It's nice because there's bearish SMT. Oh, the 30-second was clean. 30-second was clean. Yeah, look at that 30-second IPG, and then you go break even at this low. Man, this is a good trade simply because of RR. You get 7 RR out of this. Now we are forming bullish SMT there. Such good LRLR all through here. And what you could do is you could actually trail it. So like as we get close to this, just trail it. So right now I'm just trading on paper. This should be a 2022 model though. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, so we're forming sell side of the curve here of the market maker model. So let's run this low here. I much prefer trading on paper, honestly, guys. So if we break that low, I'd go break even. You passed an account? Well done. Well done. And yes, I wanted to enter at that 30-second inversion, but I took this 1 minute one instead. So yeah, I'm thinking sell side of the curve, buy side of the curve. Actually, I mean, we might go higher. I mean, we got the data high. Okay, so with this 30-second inversion, I guess you had to go break even. Am I in the trade? I'm in on paper. Yeah, I think, okay, lesson on this is I had to take the 30-second inversion. I'm not trading real right now. I'm on a little break from real. Yeah, I'm on a little break from real money right now. Okay, so I messed this up. If I was to take this trade, I should have gone break even. Explain? There's nothing to explain. I just explained it. I'm just not trading with my real accounts. Nah, I haven't, Jill. So right now I'm watching this LRLR, seeing if we go run down there. So if we break this low, I'll go break even on that trade. But I think if I was taking this, I would have needed to go break even here, and then I would have got break evened out. I mean, I would think if I was taking this for real, but I don't know. We're just since we're having to make do with what we're doing in the moment. Since I got the bad fill, I'm gonna just go break even at that low. Yeah, we're kind of in between bulls and bears right now, so it could go either way. I'm actually gonna get out of it because it was didn't I want to take it like as if it's a real trade, and I didn't get it as a valid entry, which means I wasn't able to go break even. So I'm not gonna be in a trade that I'm trying to pretend like this is a real personal account. I know it says 100,000, but I just set it to 100,000. But in reality, I'm pretending like I'm trading it like a personal. So, and then I'm gonna scale up as it gets more. So like for instance, I have a scaling plan on personal. So if this went to $101,000, then my personal account would be at 1,000 plus whatever it'd be at. Alright. So yeah, once again I'm gonna try and take only trades that I would take for real. I like this 15-minute hidden order block. Alright. We still have SMT with these highs. And I am looking at the micro chart now. And I'm just going to start doing that from now on. Just only looking at the micro chart, not the mini. But yeah, I'm just I'm gonna take as many trades as I want. I'm gonna try and treat this like a real thing. I'm gonna try and treat this like it's a real personal account, and I'm gonna take as many trades as I want. First thing, this 5 minute, nice momentum. I might take this. Ooh, 15-minute inversion's looking real nice. Yeah, I'm liking that 15-minute inversion a lot. But nice thing is you can go break even. We actually just inverse this 2-minute gap. You can go break even at the data high. Yeah, the 3-minute inversed. Yeah, I might take this as a front run of the 5 minute. I'm gonna try and treat this like a real thing. So I'm gonna go bang. Okay, we might get filled on this 3 minute. So here's the data high. So if we hit the data high, I'd go break even. And we do have a rejection block here. It is worthwhile to note we're getting SMT with the rejection block. But I think it's bullish now. So then data high is where I'll go break even. Front running of the 5 minute and 15 minute. Oh, we got a CRT to the downside. Oh man, this might end up being Phoenix, huh? Oh yeah, because it's SMT with the data high. Shoot. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep the trade. Dang, bro. That's the tricky part about. I think data high SMTs are very strong. Because what does the data high SMT mean actually? Wait, yeah, let's close out of this because it's a data high SMT. Because what does that mean? That means the data high was taken on a different, which invalidates the whole thing. So this is a 1 minute rejection block. Yeah, this, I'm not gonna lie, this is a nice Phoenix. We use the consequent encroachment of that rejection block there. And low-key, you could go for Phoenix targeting this LRLR down there. That's an interesting idea. So 1 minute rejection block. Might go for 15-second change in state here off of it. Oh, I can do more than one. So I'm doing 15-second change in state off of the 1 minute rejection block. And then let's target the LRLR down here. And reason I'm shorting with the data high is because data high was taken on a different asset. So this is Phoenix entering off of a change in state off of the Phoenix. And then I'd probably go break even if we filled this this void here. Oh. I like trading on paper. There's no stress. And I just get to practice. Bro, how much your total capital is? This is actually just paper right now. But the reason is I'm just on a break from it's you have to realize it's psychologically just draining to trade with real money and then you know to be able to just practice is always good. But yeah, eventually I want to get like a couple thousand in a personal account eventually. So stop loss is above this high, because why would stop loss be above this high? Because we already used the midpoint of that rejection block. So if we came back up, then that would be the place I would want to get stopped out. Okay. Am I learning from YouTube or from paid courses? I learn from reviewing the market by in my own time. So yeah, basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just trading on paper because, dude, I'm exhausted from risking real money, and I want to try and take this account. I'm trying to imagine it as maybe like a couple $1,000 personal, and then I want to slowly scale this from like 100,000 to 200,000, right? And then once I can do that, I'll know, okay, I can do that on a personal account, and then I'll do personal. But I'm allowing myself to take as many trades as I want, pretty much. On this personal account. On this paper account, because I just want to get practice, and then we'll do the same thing on a real account. All right, this rejection block looks real nice now. Let's place a limit order at this rejection block now. This rejection block has SMT with it. So let's just go ahead and place a limit order here. There's an inversion gap right there. So I could actually do 2. By the way, I am from Nepal, following you since long days. No way. That's awesome, man. Yeah, we're just getting better, but eventually I would like to... I just want to get... I'm going back to paper right now because I'm sick of trading real money, and I think it's just about... At this point, it's just about practice. So I'm just going to be practicing, and I want to take a paper account from 100,000 to 200,000, and then from there, I think we'll be able to trade a personal. So I'm gonna allow myself to take as many trades as I want. So we did inverse this. We could actually put a we could actually enter at this inversion gap here. We could actually do that. Then again, though, it might be better to enter at the rejection block. But now we have SMT with the data high. Yeah, we can enter on the inversion gap. So let's go ahead and do that. And then I'll enter more. If we hit the rejection block. So this is just gonna be its own trade, but then also I'm gonna take a trade from this inversion gap here. So this is 2 trades at once. once again, all this is just me practicing because I'm sick of risking real money. So, yeah. But I'm treating it exactly like it'd be like real. So. So we can go break even on this one if this low gets hit. All right. Actually, we don't need to go break even on that one yet. We can chill. We go break even on this one if we hit the end of this gap here. And then we have a 3-minute inversion there. Yeah, I'll go break even on that. Not yet. So then if this 3-minute inverse or 5-minute inverses, I can take a trade as well. So 5-minute. Okay, so I can go break even on this one. I like this 3-minute IPG. "38 seconds till we get it." Or, yeah. So I will take this one as well in 20 seconds. But yeah, we had a Phoenix model, I think. So I can't take this one. I had to go. Yeah, it was a Phoenix model at the high. See, that's the beauty of not having to risk real money is. So that should have hit TP. I don't know why it's not executing. We're way past TP, bro. Why? What is wrong with this? Okay. So you can see we got this inversion. I entered on the retest of that inversion. we swept out the data high with S&T. And so I was going to execute this one. Now, because that would have been a Phoenix model had we reutilized the rejection block. We did not utilize it. So now we need to get rid of this sell limit. It's not supposed to be here. So I think we'll be bullish now. But I need the trade to close here. Oh my gosh. There we go, finally. Alright. So what next? I think we'll reverse and be bullish here. We got plenty of SMTs to the upside. So this will probably be Judas swing. Isn't market open? Oh yeah, market opened. This trade was like a market maker. Yeah, that's the beauty of trading on paper, man, is like I don't have stress or anything, and I don't have to care really. And I can take as many trades as I want. So now you can see, guys, that this rejection block took out all these lows. Now, we might need to sweep the low again. But I do think that the market will reverse here. We're below all the true opens. And the higher time frame is bullish. We have a 2-hour CRT high. So yeah, this is why I'm trading on paper, guys, is I just honestly, guys, I want to take a $100,000 account to $200,000, just to prove that I can do it, honestly, and just allow myself to take as many trades as I want. And I think by the time I do that, I'll have so much confidence that I can do it on a personal that I'm not even gonna care. Bro, what do you do for earning to feed your trading in the future? Just work. I'm just gonna work a job until I have enough money to fund a personal. So I just want to show you guys my scaling plan for personal, so you guys know what it is. So this is gonna be my personal account scaling plan. This is my plan. Once I have enough money, or once I have enough money, I like, okay. So I need to adjust this because this is, some of these numbers are wrong. Like this, like I was in the middle of adjusting this. But this is hopefully like a plan to scale a personal account to $1 million. And I'm forgetting which one is the one that I wanted to use. It was this one. Okay, so I was in the middle of doing this. So 2.66. So you guys kind of get the idea, right? Now, actually, I might just allow myself to take as many trades as I want. I don't know. Just an idea. But let's just see if I can do it on personal or on a paper account. But okay. So actually, I'm gonna just do. Yeah, I'm gonna allow myself to take as many trades as I want. So my plan is, right, with this $100,000 paper account, I'm gonna treat it like it is right now I'm gonna treat it as if right now this is at $51. Right? This paper account in my head, it's at $51. When it hits 1,500, or no, when it hits 2,000, I'm gonna raise the risk to $50 per trade. When it hits 3,000, I'm gonna raise the risk to $60 per trade. And I'm treating this paper account like as if it is my real account. Okay, so I think we go higher here. We got plenty of SMTs. We have the first center for value gap from a couple days ago, so we probably use a 15-second change in state here. So I think we should put a limit order right here. Make sure this is correct risk. Yeah. Okay. Let's put the stop loss like this. So this is first strike, where I'm taking the first center for value gap from a couple days ago, and I entered on the retest of the change in state. So actually I should have had one. I should have entered it off of this change in state. But yeah, so here's the first center for value gap from a couple days ago. Wait, so now I'm realizing stop loss needs to be below here. Wait a second. But I don't want to risk more than 40. So the trade I'm taking is, okay, alright, I messed that up big time. The trade I was trying to take is first presented for value gap. So this old first presented for value gap from all the way over here being utilized again. Take out the data high wick and dump. Yeah. This is why I'm trading on paper, because I gotta prove that I can do this, right? And I just want to practice execution with because right now I think the biggest thing is I have the back testing hours. I just want to be able to execute as much as possible, so that's why I'm just trading on paper. And then the more I execute on paper, the more I practice on paper, executing as much as possible, essentially forward testing, right? The better. So once again, now we have this first presented for value gap from however long ago. I'm looking for us to interact with this. Take out the data wick high and dump. That's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. So now this is looking kind of like Phoenix right here. Yeah, this is definitely, look at this. This rejection block comes with all these SMTs. Okay. So I will put a limit order at this rejection block. And I'm gonna put the stop loss a little below just in case it does become like a dark phoenix, right? Where we soup the rejection block. Because that could definitely happen, and that looks like that is what's happening. So this was dark phoenix. That's why I put stop loss below the rejection block, in case that was the case. So now I can go break even. So you can see that that was actually a dark phoenix, but because I had stop loss below the rejection block, I was able to protect myself in case it was dark phoenix. Alright, so now we inverse this on the 1 minute. So that got break even. Still so many SMTs here. Why is it not showing the low time frame true opens? Or maybe, oh, it is. So we're below all the true opens. So I'm still looking for longs. I think in every world we're looking for longs here. Okay, I like this 30-second rejection block. Like, I genuinely have so much less fear because I can take as many trades as I want because it's just practice. Alright, so this is 369 time. And then if we come down to the consequent encroachment of the rejection block, I'll enter two. I'll enter two more. Dang it. This is why I'm practicing. Still think we're bullish. Looks like we got a lot of bullish SMTs. It'd be so cool if I took this account to 1 million. I think that's gonna be the goal. Is I want to take this paper account to 1 million, and then, yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna have. No, I'll have daily drawdown. So yeah, this is kind of my game plan for when I get personal. I might just have. Ooh, you know what I might do? I might have a $5,000 buffer or something like that. So that way I never have to. That might be a good idea. So, idea might have a. Or I'll just do $2,000 buffer at all times. So there is enough capital in the account. But the account size is treated minus the $2,000 buffer. But money from that $2,000 buffer can never be risked. That's just an idea. So like $2,000 plus, and then the following. Entering 15 FVG in discount zone. Holy, we have so many SMTs. What? I'm still bullish. I love trading without having to risk anything and just getting practice. But yeah, so for instance, when on this account, it's a like $100,000 buffer. So that $100,000 is just as if it's not there. And I'm treating it as like $100,000 buffer. Whoops. So then when it's at 100,000, 101,500, it's going to be in this tier. When it's at 102,000, it'll be in this tier. Does that make sense, guys? That's my plan. And, you know, I might get rid of daily drawdown if I can prove that I'm, like, really, like, good enough at trading without having it to have a daily drawdown. I don't know. It's just an idea. But as of right now, the plan will be to have daily drawdown. I think probably. Yeah, wow. It ended up being bearish, huh? I think a lot of trading is just giving yourself a ton of opportunities because you're going to be wrong a lot, and managing your risk. I think that is actually a lot of trading, in all honesty, and then just not really giving a crap. Like, actually, I think that's a really big part of trading, honestly. Like this, I could definitely see this being a sweet, like a market maker buy model where we just sweep out these lows here. I'm loving the ooh, you know what? I have an idea. I could turn the visibility on this. I could have this show up when I'm looking at the like, ooh, this is a good idea. I'm gonna Man, that data high though is why I didn't want to short. We took the data high. We swept it. Okay, guys, I have an idea. I'm gonna I'm going to have this automatically pull up if it's like a certain time frame. So like, ooh, this is a good idea. So, man, I just keep upgrading my setup every day. So I will have previous days show up if it's on the hourly chart or higher. And then I'll have previous week's low show up if it's on the 6 hour chart or the daily chart. So you guys see what I'm saying? So I can switch time frames, and then previous day's lows are just gonna pop up. Okay, I don't want previous day's low if it's the 8 hour chart. So probably just, okay, probably just for 15-minute and hourly. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, that might be an idea later on, but for right now, I'm just gonna chill with it. But I like this idea of just trading on a paper account, treating it like a personal, trying to have unlimited trades, and then scaling it from 100,000 to 200,000 or 200,000 to 500,000 or something like that. Because once I can do that, then there's really just no reason why I can't do that for real. So. But what's kind of nice, guys, is I have the 369 candle stuff. So the candles will turn gold only on the 1 minute, the 30-second, or only on the 1 minute or the seconds chart. So if I get the 2 minute chart, the candles won't turn gold, which is nice. Session liquidity. So, Mama Killa, you are doing entering 15 FEG. I need to add I need to add true month open to this. Dang, that inversion gap was. If you took that inversion gap, that took the data high, and then you just held it, that initial trade is up. I don't even know. It's up so much. This initial inversion is up like. This initial 20R now. That's crazy. So it looks like we probably had first strike to the downside. Yeah, look. We have this old first presented for value gap right here. And then we get 369 candles off of it. Dang, bro. Look at that. So 15-second change in state right here off the first presented for value gap. Do you guys see this? And then all this is kind of high resistant-ish. So 369 candle right there, and then we go short like that, and then we can target 8 projections. So like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bang. First strike. Gotta love it. That was a clean entry. Man, that first strike happens like every day in some form. Why doesn't the first presented for value gap show up on the 15-second chart? I don't know why they don't. Yeah, so I might get rid of the daily. I might either make the daily drawdown like way higher, or I might get rid of it. Okay. .8. So this is 1.86. What's all that? This is a plan for how to scale a personal account. And so I'm treating this account like I'm treating this paper account here as if it's so right now, so if this account was at 100,000 and 300, it would be a $300 account. If this account was at 100,000 500, it'd be a $500 account. So I'm treating this $100,000 account as whatever the account size is minus 100,000. So, and I'm gonna trade it exactly like this, just for practice. And I'm gonna see if I can, I'm gonna try and scale account to a million using tier-based scaling. .78. Yeah, that should be 1.78. Yeah. So I'm still working on updating all because these numbers are wrong and I'm working on them. Alright, so how we looking here? There's no SMT anymore. SMT's gone. Oh no, there's still SMT. Alright. What do we have here? We got any like outside, maybe an outside bar? Yeah, so yeah, I'm just practicing. I'm going back to paper because I want to be able to practice completely without just caring, honestly. And I just want to be able to scale up paper account to like 200,000 or 300,000 or something. And I want practice executing without caring. I think that's like kind of where I'm at right now, is because I execute with fear most of the time, and it's just like I shouldn't. Oh, I think we had a 4-minute outside bar. We literally did. We had a 4-minute outside bar. I missed it. We had a 4-minute outside bar. That was clean with stacked SMTs. Dang it, I missed that. So you guys can see the outside bar is already at 1R or so. 4-minute outside bar. We are getting SMT with this rejection block, but seems like we might reverse here. It's looking like 10 a.m. reversal, honestly. Man, I missed this 4-minute outside bar. This was clean. So those who don't know what an outside bar is, it's when you have a candle, and then the next candle takes the low and the high of that previous candle and then reverses, I guess you could say. And then you enter right at the close of the candle with your stop under the candle. And it's really nice. And it came with stacked SMTs. So it looks like we're drawing back up. We got the RTH gap. RTH gap's up here. So we're likely drawn all the way back up to the RTH gap now. Yeah, exactly. So we inverse this 3-minute gap. This one. Might try that. Maybe on the retest of it. Yeah, I might just start doing unlimited tries. No. So you see, yeah, we'll do unlimited tries. So I got filled on that. And then I'll target the RTH. Bro, I like trading on paper. It's so chill. Oh, I think we got a 30-second outside bar too with SMT. I want to see if we get a 1-minute outside bar. Okay, 1-minute outside bar. Dude, I like trading on paper. It's so stress free. Yo, why is this stop loss still here? Okay, I'm going break even on this one. Why is this still here? Why? Why does it keep popping up? Are you serious? I don't know what to say about that. It's just okay. Why are you just not going away? Hello. Okay, with this outside bar, I'm gonna target 2 to 1. I'm confusing the entries. One of them here, and the other one's supposed to be there. Okay. So with the outside bar, I'm gonna target 2 to 1. And then with this 3-minute inversion, yeah, guys, I don't know why it's not letting me get rid of this stop loss, and I'm trying to, but it's not letting me. I don't know why. So for those who don't know what the two trades are that I'm taking, you guys see this 1 minute outside bar. So this 1 minute candle completely takes the low and the high of this candle right here. So this is an outside bar. So with these, you enter right on the close of the outside bar, stop loss at the low of the outside bar. So that's what this is, and then target 2 to 1. So that's trade number 1. That's what you see going on right here. I'm targeting 2 to 1. And then for this one, then I'm taking that. Then I also took the 3-minute IFG. So this thing. And with this one, I don't know. I guess I'm probably just gonna target the RTH fill or something like that. On the 3-minute IFG, I can go break even now, so I'll probably do that. So which one is the... Yeah, on the 3-minute IFG, I'll go break even. So break even's right there. And I don't know why the stop loss is still here. I keep getting rid of it. I keep clicking X. Oh, there we go. I had to click confirm. Okay, there we go. Finally. Alright, so we're approaching this first presented for value gap. Five-minute inverse now. I could enter more on the 5-minute inversion, but I just don't feel the need to, honestly. So we might be filling the RTH here. Okay, so RTH is getting filled. So we just got TP on the outside bar hit, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Now we are in a 15-minute gap. So we'll see if we inverse this. So, oh, look at the first center for value gap. I want to see how we interact with this from yesterday. We might first strike to the upside in continuation. So I'd love to see us like maybe sweep out the low and then 15-second change and stay up. Even this is fine. So yeah, I honestly I wanted to take that. Let's just put a limit order at that retest. Bro, I don't want that there. So with this first strike trade, I'm gonna target 4 projections. So we just tapped OTE. Now we're getting another first strike. So if we break that high, then I'd go break even. Probably on both of these first strike trades. Alright. So that ended up being break even. So I took this 15-second change in state, and then I took this 5-second change in state. Doing this all in the same account is kind of confusing, honestly. Okay, we're back testing it again. Why did I turn that indicator off? I'm gonna close this. We have a rejection block here. We're getting SMTs. We already have this bearish SMT. Alright, we just got... Yeah, so we have this rejection block. Pretty clean rejection block. Then again, here's that first presented for value gap from before. So this could be a Genesis entry right here, right? Because we have a CRT with SMT. Alright, I'm gonna try it. If we break this high, I'll go break even. Alright. And then, let's see, we'll target the CRT high, which would be this. Strong liquidity should still be the RTH gap getting filled, I would think. We had this violent move down, and now we're coming back up. So it looks like 10 a.m. is reversed.
It's a nice view though. You notice something? What is every single one of these buildings?
So we got stacked SMTs here. We were rejecting this first presented for value gap. Inversing back down. I might have been over trading a little bit earlier. Yeah. And there's also like no one watching me anymore. Now we're forming low time frame SMTs here. So 5-minute BPR retest, 30-second change in state. Okay, I like this. I'm gonna put a order here. Whoops. Then I'll target 4 projections and we'll see. Then I'm gonna pyramid if we hit OTE. So flow state stack. Yo, what up, Javier? We're just trading on that right now. Just getting a lot of practice in, and I'm kind of just practicing executing. It's essentially all I'm doing. Really, is just practicing executing over and over. Markup Fridays, open, high, low, close. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like this new way of trading though, where I just try things. I think that in reality, trying things with risk management is just that's just trading, you know? Trying a whole bunch of different things. Then go to down to the 1 minute or 5 minute. Yeah, that honestly that looks nice. I think we should still go to the RTH. Sent screenshot? Oh, let me look. Yeah, that's sick, bro. That's so sick. .86 times.
0.86 times 2 is 1.72.
So I think I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna do. Whoops. I'm gonna do another version where I get 10 trades. I don't know, just try and do things. Yeah, I'm just trying new things, guys, because I think the big, um, what's that word for when, the backlog of my trading is my execution, right? I want to just practice executing as much as I can. Okay. Or I could do 5 bullets. That might be the sweet spot, actually. 5 bullets. 2 unlock in Asia, 3 unlock in New York. Okay, I kind of like this idea. 5 bullets a day. 2 unlock in Asia, 3 unlock in New York. .73 times 2.
0.73 times 2 is 1.46.
0.64 times 2. 0.58 times 2. 0.53 times 2. Point 0.45 times 2.
0.45 times 2 is 0.9.
0.43 times 2. We're below all the true opens. What's wrong with the SMT indicator? Now it's working. Alright, we got an inversion. $2.67 times 5.
2.67 times 5 is 13.35.
2.5 times 5.
2.5 times 5 is 12.5.
2 times 5. I think this is the one I'm going to end up doing. Gives me a ton of wiggle room. $1.88 times 5.
1.88 times 5 is 9.4.
1.5 times 5. So it's unlimited break evens and wins. I think this is the move. Oh. We're getting bearish SMTs here. Lots of bearish SMTs. I kind of want to try this rejection block. Rip. $1.33 times 5.
1.33 times 5 is 6.65.
Alright, now we're getting an inversion for value gap. Alright, this one. Let's go for this. Lots of bearish SMTs. Oh, 30-second. Looks like an inversed. So I'm just going to enter on this 30-second change in state if it lets me. Oh, that's gonna be more than 40. Alright. Then break even at this low. And I think I'll do a flow state stack if we hit this. So if we hit OTE, I would do a flow state stack. Alright, so then break even. And I'm gonna get rid of this now. So this was just a CISD retest. Or no, it's probably flow state, but I don't know what the higher time frame key level was, so I'm just calling it CISD retest. We got magneto effect. We got a more recent SMT. We got an old SMT. So, yeah, I'm honestly really liking this new idea where I'm gonna just keep practicing on paper until I get this paper account. Once I get this paper account to like $200,000, doing the scaling plan, then I'm gonna probably do the exact same thing that I would do. I'm trying to think. Yeah, then I'll just do yeah, if I can get this to $200,000, then I'm gonna do this exact plan on for real, but with a essentially like a $2,000 or $3,000 account. Is gonna have a $3,000 buffer or $2,000 buffer. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to do 5 bullets, 10 bullets, or 2 bullets? Or infinite bullets. Meaning how many opportunities do I allow myself a day? And then unlimited break evens and wins, because I don't see anything wrong with break evens and wins. I just want to execute more. I just want to execute more, honestly. I think there's probably, in my opinion, there's probably 1,000 opportunities every single day. Like, genuinely, there is. But most people are oblivious to it and they'll never see them, in my opinion. I think I'm gonna go walk around, but this is an interesting idea. I kind of like this plan. But I need to finish the spreadsheet. I'll do that later. Why is it taking so long? I think I might just target 2 projections. Nah, it's fine. Okay, just gonna take profit. Okay. I could have held it, but eh. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be done trading for now. But I'm liking this new idea, like just giving myself opportunities. I think that's one of my biggest struggles is just everyone telling me that I gotta only take this trade, one trade a day. Just be very, very careful where you step. Like don't do too much. It's like no. I want to give myself as many opportunities as possible because that's trading. It's just opportunities and risk management. So I'm gonna end the stream, but I'm liking this new idea, this new way of going about things. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.